Hey guys, welcome back to ADP Art Creations. So I just want to do a follow up, but this follow up is we just got to keep supporting Angel Reese. So I'm gonna put up some highlights of Angel. We're gonna talk about how we feel about it. This is like our therapy session as fans moment. So we know her game dropped. So I'm gonna just do like a highlight on her shoes, her game, some of like her accomplishments, and we're just gonna get into it and get down to the nitty gritty of everything. But most importantly, I just want to come up here and I want to make sure that Angel Reese knows that she has great fans out there who support her, who care about her, and who will continue to stand 10 toes down for her. And so we're gonna start off. We already know the shoes are coming, guys. We already know the shoes are coming. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about, just how I feel as an Angel Reese fan, or what's going on in the atmosphere and what I plan on doing as a fan to continue to support Angel Reese. And just appreciating her and her game, because the more positive will tear down all that crazy stuff that's going on. It won't stop it, but we're here to represent and stand 10 toes down for Angel Reese, and she needs to know we got her back. We know that she continue to watch all across social media, whenever she gets a chance, and we just need to continue to give her that support. I've seen so much love for Angel on social media, on TikTok, on um, Instagram. KSAP Community Full Court Trio just did an episode tonight. Guys, make sure if you did not watch it, Full Court Trio did a banging episode tonight. And if you didn't see it, go to YouTube and put in Full Court Trio, and you will see they did not come to play. They dropped those receipts and they kept it moving. They dropped all the receipts. I mean, they Chicago Sky organization, y'all can't come back from this. And then when I get off, when I get off of the show, I'm listening to the show, and after they end the show, I'm going to social media to check some things out, see what's cooking. Everybody cooking the Sky. Everybody cooking. Hey Riddick. Hey Miss D. Yeah, Miss D is still she's not feeling well, but she's here for support. Yeah. And so I go check on social media, and if you follow on TikTok and stuff, you even got you forgot about Dre speaking out. That is, it was a setup. Now this is what I love. They are standing 10 toes down for our Angel Reese. As fans, it's overwhelming, it's draining, it's tear dropping to see a young lady at 23 go through all of these storms like this. And I wish that I could, like, she's like the same age as my daughter, so I wish that I could be part of her, like her like her, just to help her, like as a band-aid to our children or our family members or whoever go through stuff like this. And so you welcome, Riddick. We got to, Riddick. This is ridiculous. But one thing I do know, guys, is Angel gonna be all right. Every time they try to come at Angel Reese, God turn around and show them something. And look what turn around and show them something. She got some new stuff coming. Every time you turn around, and it's really sad when you have all, not all of them, but a lot of the socials standing 10 toes down. Even the people you least expected are standing 10 toes down for Angel Reese. You can like her or love her or whatever, but you're gonna respect this young lady. Yeah, the media, with anything in this world, the media has always been a problem with presenting American people or people in general bullcrap. If you don't do your research, you'll get stuck up in that media cycle without knowing anything. If we were not fans of Angel Reese, we didn't research her game, we wouldn't know half of this stuff. We'd just go by what they saying. But we real Angel Reese fans, and we're gonna stand 10 toes down. My heart is broken for this young lady, just like she was one of my own. And I just hate to see anybody, let alone Angel Reese, continue to go through something like this. And the only assurance I got is that Angel got God's favor, and he got it. He gonna make them enemies her footstool. And what I also notice is that sometimes you have to do certain things in life that you don't want to do, but you know you have to do, so that people know you're not playing. Sometimes our tests and our storms are not the way we want them to. It don't turn out exactly the way we want, but she gonna be all right. She coming out on top. What they didn't expect her to do. She's 23 years old and she just played chess on all their heads. Before you get me, I'm 10 toe steps ahead and I'm getting ready to make checkmate. And that's what she did. The receipts have been dropping, guys, for since last year. The receipts, we watched all the receipts. They pulled the receipts on Full Court Trio tonight, pulling all the receipts out. It's there. You see it. This ain't something made up. They dropped the receipts. We're reading the receipts. You didn't know? Okay. But the receipts don't lie. You knew. And anybody with common would know that before they released anything, this was gonna happen. This was gonna, you know what I'm saying? They already knew. They ain't now you're looking crazy because one thing about it, when people use you for personal agendas to attack an innocent person, you better watch out. I'm just saying, I'm not wishing that on nobody, but you better watch out because I keep saying this: touch not my anointing, do my prophets no harm. Back up off Angel because no weapon formed against her is gonna prosper. We're not saying Angel not gonna go through stuff, but I'm telling you now, she's gonna come out on top, and we're gonna stand 10 toes down for her. We're gonna continue to support her. We're gonna continue to show whatever we got to show. We got to replay all her accomplishments, and we gotta if I gotta sketch out the sketches, paint whatever to show my love and support for Angel Reese, then this is what I'm going to do. Um, all of our shows, all of our shows in the case out community or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We support her. We believe in her. It was so crazy tonight that when you're doing these shows, you don't have enough time to just break it all down and say how you really feel, and you really want to be crashing out. And I don't even the way I'm crashing out. I have to crash out with the word because the other side of ADP that you might see when you come for people that I care about or that I respect and stuff like that, man, it's no filter. So, you know, so I just got to keep it real and I got to be in the comfort zone because this type of stuff may you want to throw your hands up a little bit and represent. But one thing I do know is that the best thing we can do is, if I can tell you guys anything, prayer works. And it's going to work for this young lady as it always has, and it will continue to work out. What they didn't know is who Angel Reese is. They thought they knew, but it backfired on them. Riddick said, I have been praying for Angel since LSU, since the season. It's almost daily. I hate she has to go through this at 23 years old. Yeah, Riddick, like, oh my gosh. It's so heartfelt. And if you know, it's like it's an organization full of bullies. And if you ever feel being bullied before, you know what this young lady is going through. That's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to bully her into shut up, put up, and let's keep it moving. But what they didn't know, we all are assigned to assignments. He already know our assignments. And sometimes those assignments don't feel good. Everybody was like, Angel Reese, speak out, say something, say something. For the real fans, like Bro Clyde, Keisha, KSAP, me, So Pretty Tony, Tulip, who else got it? Miss D, all of us, we know what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? But and we know when she was gonna speak up, we know what she probably would have, the things she would catch. We already knew. Trust and believe, Angel already knew too. But sometimes you have to do stuff that you don't want to do. God will take you out of that comfort zone that you so used to being in, not saying that playing it cool, calm, and collective. But Angel has been taking up for herself forever and a day, and not once, not besides Teaspoon, not besides Miller, or whatever and stuff like that. Has really been real. And we saw the receipts. Anytime you got a player, our other twin towers not sitting with everybody, but sitting at the end, that's a discernment. Hey, we're gonna play together and we're gonna leave it like that because I already seen and know who you are. Well, everybody, some people couldn't figure out why Miller was doing that, but I could. You could just tell. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna keep this strictly business. Y'all cool or whatever on this court, but other than that, we're not talking on the phone after this. We're not doing all that allegedly, guys. Um, Angel has an old soul full of wisdom and favor. Her and her mother already have a plan in place. Trust. These receipt me bowing and diamond dust tenants about to skyrocket along with her star in the movie. Oh yeah, and that's on the beginning. Watch now. Watch when she dropped that makeup line. She already, y'all remember she was joking with Riri about Fenty. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Watch when she drop out that stuff now. For me, I've been sending her little pictures and everything. Look, I do the little kid stuff. You know what I'm saying? With my art pieces. Yep. So I'm constantly sending her stuff. I said one day when she get time, she'll look at it, right? But watch, she gonna hit it all across the board because she's a phenomenal businesswoman and player. You can't take that away from her. And they just had to find out who Angel was. Now you're starting to see the player that you have taken for granted has come to play. You want to play? Let's do this thing. Because what you're not going to do is tear down what I've built outside of this organization. And you know why they can't tear it down? Because she got God's favor and she's going to continue to have it. So let's run this little clip, you know what I'm saying, of her little Reeboks, whatever. And I'm just saying they just need to save my pink pair because those are the ones I want, but I like the purple and black ones too. So I'm gonna run this clip of her shoes, and then I also got some other little highlights and stuff like that I'll play too. Just one of the things that people love to see is you appreciating their work, you appreciate their accomplishments, you saying a nice word about them. Trust me, they're watching, they're looking out here. You may not ever, sometimes they may not mention what they're watching, but this is a serious matter. When it comes to someone's mental health and what they are going through, I take that serious. This is an attack on her mental health as well as everything else. Yes, let's put her accomplishments right here, right? But we're going to put that mental health first. This is draining to her. It doesn't matter how strong and how bold you are in life. You need supporters too. You need to say, hey, we there for you too. We see you, baby girl. We know what you're going through. A lot of people assume that the strong people that they look up to, that had their back, that don't need prayer, don't need uplifting, you better think twice. They do, because they get hit 10 times harder. You know what I'm saying? That you don't even see, but they love you and they respect you and they want to take up for you. So why not? I love Angel Reese. I consider her like a little, what they call us, we the media aunties or whatever the case may be, because I can see it. I can see the realness in her. She didn't get, it wasn't given to her. She fought for this. She played the game of basketball. You know what I'm saying? And she started from the bottom up, so she appreciates her accomplishments. Of course she want to play hard. That's what's built into that was built into the foundation of that household, of, you know what I'm saying, working hard, being, you can do it, you can be strong. Don't ever let nobody tell you who you are and what you can and cannot do. And I tell my kids that too. Don't ever let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. You are, and don't look, and don't do no careers for me. Do it because that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'll back you. But yeah, so we getting tired of seeing this as fans. Tired. Every time you turn around, it's something with Angel Reese. It's something with her getting attacked all the time. She gets attacked. She never gets a break. Okay, guys, I'm gonna play this clip because I'm getting ready to start getting fired up. Just wanna be your girl. And I wonder if you even notice me. You gotta feel me. Whenever you go, just wanna be your girl. Whenever you go. And yes, guys, I have been watching. I have been. Oh, really, Miss D? Ooh, girl, I hope they don't. They already did our video like that last time. I hope they don't. But what they'll do, is they'll say, okay, you can edit it, and they'll take it out. So I hope not. But that's what I'm saying. I'm paying for YouTube Premium, so they should do right. But for some reason, it's like if it's exactly from that source, um like when I did the tennis one, it was exactly from the tennis organization or whatever, and they don't play that, but they didn't put it up there and say it. So that's why we caught that from the last one. I had to edit that out. So I'm really hoping that it doesn't happen with this one because this is from someone else's playing this on YouTube. But yeah, look, we're gonna live and learn with these videos. I also have, like, guys, y'all remember when Angel, some of her highlights when she played when she did a 36 points and 20 rebounds versus Mississippi Ole Miss. Well, it's a Ole Miss. I'm gonna play that too, or whatever. But I just wanted to let you guys know this is what we need to do. This is how we need to support Angel, and like moving forward, we need different type of strategies that we can use and do. For me, I use my art. You know what I'm saying? I put in my art on my socials, from my IG to my TikTok and stuff like that, and even on my YouTube. So I was like, man, I ain't got time to sketch nothing right quick, and put it up there. But I will tomorrow because I have some inspirational words to add to it or whatever and stuff like that. But I want to just play like different clips, and then we piggyback off of that. But if you have any type of suggestions, if you have any feelings that you want to get out tonight, or whatever, when it's concerning our Angel Reese, then let's do the daggone thing, because this is serious. Like, this is not something that as fans, we can kind of sleep on. So let me remove this. I know y'all like, if ADP say one more time. Oh, let me get to the share screen. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen, and let me see which one I'm gonna do. Okay, let's play this one, and then we'll do the playback of when she scored those 36 points and 20 rebounds in college. Okay, let me.
The most versatile and dominant hooper in her class, which allowed her to become a household name, and simply has always stood out for her competitive edge and confidence, but has always approached every single one of her games like it was her very last. And throughout every single one of her setbacks, she's always had it in her to come back 10 times stronger. This is the Angel Reese story. Angel Reese was born on May 6, 2002 in Randalltown, Maryland. From a very young age, Angel showed a natural flair for numerous sports that included track, swimming, ballet, and basketball. Now, her mother, also Angel Reese, played ball at the University of Maryland, Baltimore County. She finished her career with over 1,300 points and over 100 blocks, but is also in the UMBC Hall of Fame. Her father, Michael, was a 6'8" star player for Boston College, as well as Loyola in Maryland. However, not too long after her younger brother Julian was born, Angel's parents split up, and from that day on, the three of them held it down. Since Angel and her younger brother Julian always had that competitive spirit in them, they would constantly get into fights on the court regarding who was better when playing one-on-one, which undoubtedly resulted in their mother removing the whole goal from their driveway. As a kid, Angel would go to her mother's games as she played in a basketball league on Sundays. Those experiences really played a part in her development, As she even stated, quote unquote, that was something that was always inspiring to me. She always been independent and she molded that into me. I am who I am because of her. Now, on the basketball court, Reese spent her younger years playing the point guard position before having two growth spurts by her first year of high school. And while attending the St. Francis Academy in Baltimore, Maryland, her raw talent made her able to start and be a very valuable piece. As a ninth grader, nobody could handle her on the glass, as Reese was literally a walking double-double, putting up 11 points and 11 rebounds a contest. By the end of that season, Angel went on to earn All-Metro First Team honors from the Baltimore Sun and ended her freshman campaign dropping 20 points and 24 rebounds in a 56-55 overtime loss. That was to Hamilton Heights Christian Academy at the high school national semifinals. As a 10th grader, Reese was an All-Metro First Team selection and overall just became more of a balanced player as she upped her averages to 18 points and 12 rebounds a game. Coming into her junior season, Angel was already 6'3", and no matter who she faced up against, she completely dominated, and nobody on defense had a single answer for her dominating offensive inside presence, but also had a competitive type edge and charisma about her that made her without a doubt one of the most exciting players in her class. She was putting up crazy averages of 23 points and an unbelievable 19 rebounds per game, and was named All-Metro Player of the Year. But as she suited up that summer for Team Takeover, she helped her team win the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League Championship. But also throughout her high school campaign, she also did her thing while playing volleyball and helped St. Francis to 2 conference titles. As Angel's senior year rolled around, she was already regarded as a top 5 player by ESPN in the class of 2020. Reese maintained averages of 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists to go along with 3 blocks a game, and repeated as an All-Metro Player of the Year. She ended her 4-year stint of high school winning 4 straight Interscholastic Athletic Association of Maryland Conference titles, and was named a McDonald's All-American, as well as being named to the Jordan Brand Classic roster. Angel left St. Francis with the second most career points in program history. Her number 10 jersey number was retired by the program and was the first player to receive the honor. The 5-star recruit had a plethora of offers from big-time schools across the country, like South Carolina, Tennessee, Syracuse, Maryland, and USC, but she had already had ties and had grew a relationship with the head coach of Maryland, the same school who had been recruiting her since she was in the 8th grade. And so after deep discussion with her family, she had made her decision. With her choosing Maryland, she instantly became the highest rated recruit in program history. So in Angel's very first game with the squad, she recorded a freshman season high 20 points and 9 rebounds in a win over Davidson. But in just her 4th game of that season, Angel suffered a Jones fracture in her right foot. And after undergoing surgery, Reese was sidelined until February 23rd, 2021, where she would come off the bench following her injury. But for that season, she averaged a solid 10 points and 6 rebounds a game, and even earned Big Ten All-Freshman honors. Coming into Angel's sophomore season, her brother Julian's talents allowed him to join his big sister at the University of Maryland. And while at 6'9", he's been doing his thing. On the other end, Angel was anticipating more of a bigger role. That year, she turned into one of the top offensive rebounders in the whole entire nation. Her season high for her sophomore year was 26 points and 15 rebounds in a win over Miami. Her play allowed Maryland to reach the Sweet 16 of the 2022 NCAA tournament. And this is where she would have 25 points and 9 rebounds, but in a loss to Stanford. That year, Angel put up 18 points, 11 rebounds, and became the first Maryland player to average a double-double since 1975 when Angie Scott did that. Reese was named to the first team All-Big Ten and All-Defensive Team, along with receiving third-team All-American honors from the Associated Press and made the United States Basketball Writers Association. But on April 5th, 2022, Angel entered the transfer portal, and she was the most sought after transfer in the nation. Reese made visits to LSU, South Carolina, and Tennessee. And in just a month from entering the portal, Angel Reese decided to take her talents to LSU. Angel highly considered joining Don Staley at South Carolina, but fortunately, LSU was able to swoop her in. She ultimately just thought that joining the Tigers would be more of a better fit, on top of the fact that she really trusted head coach Kim Mulkey. And she instantly showed what she was about, because in her very first game in the LSU uniform, she scored 31 points, 13 rebounds in a win over Bellarmine. On December 14, 2022, Angel had a stellar performance, putting up 32 points and 15 rebounds in a win over Lamar. Reese had her 20th straight double-double with 14 points and 14 rebounds in a win over Alabama. But over Ole Miss, Angel went on to have the game of her life, putting up 36 points and 20 rebounds and tapped it off with the win. Her physical presence and her grit played a big part with the team's success in the NCAA tournament. Reese led her team to the Final Four, where she would score 24 points and 12 rebounds in a win over Virginia Tech, but then put everything she had on the line in the national championship game against Iowa, where she scored an impressive 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists in a win to experience her first championship victory. Angel Reese's emergence that she's made since high school is quite impressive. From grinding her way up into being a consensus top 5 player in the country to having to deal with injury and critics, she's always remained true to herself, to go along with always having determination and leadership, which has allowed her to become a national champion.
Guys, so Angel does not have to prove herself to anybody. She's been that girl from high school to college to the WNBA. But what she changed up is doing more outside of the court. She's expanding her game and she's expanding her business from having her own show, her shoe line, coming out in a movie, doing the Wicked commercial, doing the Reebok commercial, joining with Reebok. Angel is set. If Angel don't play another game, she is already set because everything, all the blessings just keep on coming and coming and coming. It's non-stop with Angel. And it goes back to what Bro Clock was saying. He who much is given, much is required. So I could see Angel as she's going through it now, but she's getting hit in her second season in the WNBA, and it's crazy. It's getting real crucial now, and you got her breaking down in the presser because she finally had to say something for herself because she getting beat up on the not beat up. Sorry, Angel. I know you can fight you from B more. I mean, she's getting tackled on the court left and right. Can't get not one call. When she do get a call, it's every blue moon. It's like, oh, we're gonna give her this call because you know what I'm saying, we feel like it today. But it's never like a consistent giving Angel Reese her calls or whatever. We watch game after game how she's put this team on her back and she never complained. Now she said what they need to work on, but she like we said, like they were saying the full court trio, Angel has never not taken accountability for her actions. Every time she took accountability for her actions and her team actions. So to come out and to talk, I don't care what they paid you or what they made you say. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You knew that you should not have fixed your mouth and came out and said nothing like that when you personally knew what she was saying was not intentional. And this also comes where's your maturity level? It goes to show you it doesn't matter how old you are. You start to see the childish ways that okay, so pretty, I'll drop it. Um, you guys, you start to see how childish people are by the way they coming at her. Who does that in America? Who goes and posts a resume? Like, what point are you trying to prove? Like, I don't get that. I don't get why you posted that resume. Who who are you want? Who do you want to know? Like, um, you know what I'm saying? What do you what agenda are you trying to do? We know. Guess what you're trying to do? You're trying to throw shade, and you're trying to throw her under the bus as part of the plot. They had like Full Court Trio said, this was planned from the beginning. The minute they did Spoon, first Spoon, then Ken Dog, and then they tried Angel, it backfired. And it's sad. They tried the first time, it backfired. They tried the second time, it backfired. Now they trying to come a third time around and it backfired, and they still haven't learned yet. Like, come on, people. Like, she's 23 years old. You think she don't know? You think she didn't get the okay, and that she didn't get the oh, sorry, so pretty. I didn't even drop the link, did I? um you don't think that she got permission from her team or whatever, to release and say how she felt? She's entitled to say how she feels. And the way that she worded it, this is how you know a lot of people got selective hearing. They hear and see what they want to hear and portray it in the way that they want to portray it. And when you know that what she said was not to be a hit piece against her team or whatever and stuff like that, then why would you come back with this? Why would you feel the need to come back with this when you may not chat with her every single day, but you came out your mouth and said she's hardworking. You came out your mouth and said this about Angel. Now all of a sudden you in your feelings? Okay. Were you in your feelings when she had your back? And everybody was talking about how you were performing on that court, vet or not. Were you in your feelings then? No. It's who said it. It's the messenger. Who said it? If somebody different had said the same thing, we wouldn't even be talking about this. Male, female, anybody different. But because it is Angel Reese, they want to be on attack. But what I'm so happy about is, guys, the socials are lit up for our Angel Reese. They are tearing down that negative narrative. And yeah, I don't Ann and Julie, I don't mess with that. But I'm glad that Julie did bring that to people that don't know and don't have common sense, to know that that's probably, we know that's what happened, but to bring light to that and say, hey, wait a minute, they did knew, they were fully aware. Like, come on, let's keep it real. Now you gonna come out and say woe is me, you better be ready to back it up. Woe is me, you know what I'm saying? But you can't back it up. You can't base your weak spots or what you need to work on any player or any fan or any outsiders. Do better. Work hard and do better. The same way Angel did. People didn't know how Angel was gonna come in the second season, and we don't even know why she started off like she did start off. You know what I'm saying? But once she got the feel in and she found her way for her second season, she dominated. They can't take that away. They tried to hit her over and over and over again. And if you notice, every time they tried to come for Angel Reese, God showed him. He showed up and he showed out for Angel. Riddick said it was a Sky representative present when she spoke with Julia Poe. This was 100% planned. Julia said the representative never interrupted them or had a problem with Angel's statements. Right. That's what I'm saying, Riddick. On TikTok, if you ever seen You Forgot About Dre, she always for all the players, but she posted today the same thing, that this was a setup in so many words. And not just her. Seaway broke it down, all the from the popular to the popular, and I say everybody popular, put it like that. Everybody had something to say. Even Julia is shocked by the Sky blind side statements. Right. And you know what I'm saying? We knew that, but I'm glad somebody was brave enough to come out and say that. Here for Angel. Thanks for doing this, ADP. Love and respect to the chat. Yeah, because we tired, definitive one. We tired of this mess, man. And if we, not man, I'm sorry. We're tired of this. So we have to represent. We have to keep talking about it. When my people KSAP now did that show tonight, I was sitting, guys. I was behind the scenes having crash outs and stuff, and I was like, okay, let me just post links. Let me just go with the flow of the chat because this will make your other side come out, and you just be straight up just shooting darts in the chat because not at people, but just saying, defending her, but in a more like a stronger way than usual. Put it like that. What she started off like that because her PG was sabotaging her. I watched all those games. Luke wasn't passing to Angel unless Angel was swarmed. Yeah, right, Riddick. Hero ball. Hero ball. Like, because she was told, we already knew that. Remember when we were saying they already set this up? She was told she is going to be the player, the franchise player for this team. They didn't let Angel know that. They didn't let Angel and Camilla know that they were not gonna uplift the bigs and run through the bigs, because if they ran through the bigs, we would be in the playoffs. But or whatever. I believe that if they ran through the bigs, but every man has their season, and just because it was an Angel season, not does not mean it's not coming. You know what I'm saying? And let me see. Yeah, this right, Reddit. Because listen, if you've seen the receipts, right, everything it's like repetition with the snake. The snake has a repetition pattern. That's what they do. He started off with Teaspoon, then he hit Kennedy Carter, then he tried Angel, it backfired. Tried Angel again, it backfired. Tried her a third time with the organization, and it backfired. You know what I'm saying? And so we already know how his character is and what he tries to do and how he tries to use, because he's gotten away with using the media for so long. He keep using that same pattern and dropping the receipts. But if y'all watch when they would have like when they would show like the locker rooms and stuff like that, you could see something was going on with Angel from the beginning of the season. What you say? What'd you say? You fell asleep on Full Court Trio, woke up to ADP doing a counseling session. You daggone right. I'm gonna do this counseling session, big girl. We standing 10 toes down. We ain't gonna look. We gonna pump that smoke tonight. I mean, this morning, whatever. This morning, tonight, however it is for everybody. We not coming to play. We gonna speak out. We gonna speak our piece. We gonna represent for Angel, and we gonna continue to stand 10 toes down. And for those that don't like it, this ain't the chat for you. If you don't want me praising Angel, if you don't want me putting the word of God over Angel, because she's gonna need where two or three are gathered in the midst, it shall be done. One thing I know, big girl, prayer works. And we are sick and tired of watching Angel continue to have to go through this. Can we be her band-aid for everything? No, we cannot. Some things are gonna just have to heal on its own. But what we are going to do is I'm going to continue to support her through my art, through my shows or whatever. And I like to give a special shout out to KSAP, because KSAP is helping me, big girl. He's like, go like on the weekends. And I don't be thinking, guys, the weekends is a better a good opportunity to go live, because everybody the weekends to kind of be off. And even if they do have to work, it's not as bad, because let me tell you, my eyes be like, oh my gosh, taking my my oldest son to school or whatever and stuff like that. And but I keep it moving because I love to do this. I love God's people. I love to protect God's people. I like to speak highly of them. Even look, we all go through changes. I'm not here to pass judgment on nobody. I'm not here to critique your life or nothing like that. When you come over here to ADP channel, you're gonna get love, encouragement, and support, and an ear that will listen anytime. Just know that. And so I was hot. I was so hot about this situation of Angel getting attacked. And then we watched the episode on Full Court Trio. I'm like, man, this is crazy, crazy work. We knew stuff was coming, but they won't trying to waste no time. So I'm glad that the minute they tried to do that hit piece was the minute. Okay, this is the thing. What they tried to use, which was the media, to sabotage and try to play Angel Reese, wound up backfiring. So the same type of method they use is eating their butts up on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere, eating them up. So you want to act like you bad? You want to try to come for one of our internet? We're the aunties and uncles and stuff like that. You want to try to come for her? We gonna come too, but we're gonna hit you with the positive. Her accomplishments. They hate that Angel Reese got those accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? They hate that she continue to elevate. Every time they try to play her, she come with something else. She don't talk about it. She is about it. And that's what they don't like. She will forever be confident. She will forever be a confident, phenomenal black young lady that will continue to achieve everything that God got for her. And there is nothing man can do. Throw it on. We got the storms, but guess what? What makes Angel so great is that she continued to rise. She know who to put first. She know where her real her crew and putting God first. She knows all of this, guys. She continues to fight even through. But even the toughest people, I keep telling you, they get tired. They need us. She need this is Look, she probably unbothered in somewhat way. Most of it probably 80% unbothered. And then that 20%, she needs us, like, to uplift her, whether she watched this show or that show or whatever. They are watching. They are watching the social medias. One thing, the young ones, even my daughter, she started going back to her YouTube because she cut all her other stuff off. But she lets me know. She said, "Mommy," she said, "because you follow Angel Reese, I get that all on my feeds. I even got my grandbaby, guys. I got her. Um, she know that her glammy. That's what I'm called because I'm glammy, right? I'm glams, glamorous, yeah. And so she know her glam, and I said, "What's Glamour's favorite sport?" She said basketball. It's basketball, football too, guys, and all the sports really. But yeah, she said basketball, and I said, "Who's my favorite player?" And she know to say Angel, right? And so look, I'm showing the young ones too. I'm passing it down. Okay, so pretty Tony, I see you. ADP Facts will continue to elevate and be great and inspire in spite of the hate. Yes, Donna. Definitive one said. Angel is blessed and highly favored. You're right, though. She needs support and to be appreciated too. She carries everyone around. We're going to carry her this time. That's right. Rise up, Reese's Pieces. Rise up. Let's go. AF 504. They tried it last week. Is that who is that? Is that Sabria? Is that what you're saying? However, it backfires because is that Sabria? Sabria mentioned Crystal's name. I really believe it was supposed to be a hit piece on AR5, but it went left. Right. And Riddick was saying that this wasn't the first time that Crystal spoke out. She spoke out last year too. But I don't think they saw. It's all in God's timing, guys. The way they trying to play her, the receipts are constantly dropping. When you got the players speaking out, saying, you know what I'm saying, they would never go back. When you got different organizations saying different stuff, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and and just different players in general, everybody coming out. What's so crazy about this whole thing, guys, is they think that nobody has been seeing this, haven't been watching this, haven't been noticing nothing. Like everything that Angel said in there was real talk. People don't like to hear the truth. They like to hear the fake more than they like to hear the truth. Some, not all, but some people hate the truth because they done built up that false narratives in their brains. Sorry, guys. Let me Yeah. So Big Girl said the sky is Angel's trial and tribulation. The race isn't given to the swift, but to the one that can endure until the end. You said that right, Big Girl. You said that right. Because look, they doubted her in college. They doubted her. First of all, they doubted her along her high school days. They doubted her in college, right? And then they doubted her before she could even enter the WNBA. Not the real fans, but people, And guess what? It backfired on all that. She is one phenomenal basketball player, and nobody can take that away. She has carried this team. The Twin Towers has carried this team. Angel has been consistent with playing and carrying this team all year on her back. So if she want to give you some act right juice, if she want to speak some facts, and without you taking it out of context, then she can do that. And she already, what you guys already knew that was coming. She already came and said, "Hey, for my team, the players, listen. I didn't mean to say it that way. You know what I'm saying?" Rita said none of them made a statement when Angel was replaced by the. Is that a rat or a monkey? Oh yeah, none of them. A monkey on her two K26 cover. That is right there. Told me all I needed to know. Right, really, nobody. And don't get it twisted. Marshmello, when he got put out that game, it was not for Angel Reese. I'm just saying. Oh, okay, gotcha. AL 504. That's all. But see, and that's the thing. This is what is crazy. You try. This is why it backfires and you can't win certain stuff because you use that same strategy. When you use that same evil strategy that you use on somebody else, how long you think that's gonna work? Like really, Snake. How long do you think that is gonna work? And I'm calling for what it is, Snake. And she tried it. She cold talked it last year and was letting us know she was dropping over those receipts with, what I'm saying, with them code words. And if you know codes, we know codes. Angel and Shadur are the chosen ones. Touch not my anointed do no harm. I know, big girl, that's what I said. I said that in the beginning, big girl. I look, we hear about the attacks, and I know some have what I'm saying, some have actually been through attacks like that, like what Angel and Shadur are going through. But just to keep seeing it, guys, we got enough stuff going on in this world in general, and sports is a part of, for me, it's kind of like a part of my freedom, part of my therapy of, what I'm saying, like I love it. I can come over here, I can talk my junk, I can do whatever, I can paint, I can draw the pictures of the players, I can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like your peak, one part of your peace areas. And a lot of people love sport and they look for that. They look for sports therapy. That's what they, you know um Miss D said, "That's crazy. Jeff got the ladies to do his dirty work on Angel." I know, but they should know better. What kind of threats are you threatening me? What kind of stuff you already know? You can't sit here and be in denial and say you don't know his character because you're sitting behind closed doors, you're watching it. So why would you go along with that? What are you trying to gain out of that? Because guess what? The same way they use you to do this is the same way they will drop you like a hot cake and pick up the next one that will follow and do exactly what they say. If they do Angel like this, what makes you think that just because they're cool with you and blah blah blah, what makes you think they won't do you the same way? You better think about that thing because they will. This is the real world. This is what they do. They point people against each other for their own personal agenda. And when they get tired, they know what people to use. And when they get tired, they toss you and they find someone else to do the same thing because you're done with the job they needed you to do. Jeff P showed his hand and it's ugly. This ain't even about basketball. No, it's a personal agenda. He has a problem with who Angel is. You feel me? He's trying to send a message to little girls who inspired to be like her too. He can't look. He trying, but he failing there. He done fail. Like I'm gonna go back, definitive one. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna say this one more time. Angel got some real good discernment. So she said, I'm getting ready to play chess before you try to play me, and here go my checkmate. Because I know my supporters. I know who I got in my camp. I know who I am. I don't know all of who I am to become. But right now, I know who I am. And when a woman has had enough, she has had enough. And you better watch out because when she come, she not coming to play. She did. And the thing about it is she could have been evil and mean. Oh, John Chef, I'm 100 away. I'm 100 away, John, from getting 500, and it's gonna come. It's gonna come. I'm a believer of hard work pays off. You know what I'm saying? So me being on D block, it's on because I got my kids, and I got a my son is he's graduating. Like KSAP sons, our sons are graduating the same year. I got my little Kason who's 7. I take him to OT and speech. I'm homeschooling him. So ADP be doing the thing over here. You know what I'm saying? I got my grandbaby that what I'm saying. I don't play about her. She looked just like my Kason had a twin, but he went to heaven, right, John Shaft? So she looks like him. So look at that, right? And so she's gonna be turning 3 next month, or whatever, and stuff like that. So I look out for her and my daughter, anybody, like everybody, really. Um, I know. Oh, thanks, John Chef. I know. um, yeah, that's good, John Chef. I enjoy that. I would. Oh my God, he got me in a tongue twister. Oh, thank you, Reddit Milky Way. But yeah, so we gotta know. Sometimes you gotta beat them at their own game. When you don't figure when people show you who they are, you gotta figure it out to do the same thing. And you can't be playing on checkers nowadays. You can't be playing on checkers. Uh-oh. What'd you say, big girl? Don't believe ADP. She sleeps all day long. Big girl, I wish I could sleep all day long. Look, that clock be ticking. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? But Colin's he's almost there, guys. He has his permit and stuff like that, so he'll be driving me soon, or whatever, you know. But yeah, um, AL504 said today was her 2K26 video release. They wanted to ruin it for her. They tried AL504. They wanted to, they tried, but they couldn't. When I tell you every time IG threads and TikTok and all that stuff, they standing 10 toes down for Angel. I mean, I don't know what's going on in the Twitter world because I don't do Twitter, but they not coming to play. Not about this one right here. And that's the thing. When you establish something for yourself and a name for yourself, no matter how hard they try to come for you, they 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 can kick rocks because it's not gonna happen. You can try all you want to. You can try, but you will not succeed and you will not win, especially when you're attacking someone just because they believe in themselves. Thank you. Thank you, John Chef. But yeah, so and that's the thing. You getting mad at somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that beat them at their own game. Her shoes are about to drop in a few weeks. I know her shoes are gonna sell out, her game is gonna sell out. All that. Watch now. Watch guys how they try to twist them numbers on when the sales start coming in for her game and her shoes and stuff like that. But we already know those they're gonna sell out. And one thing about Reebok, when they do the color waves and do stuff like that, I've seen it when Cardi B brought those Reeboks out. Cardi B shoes kept getting sold out, sold out, sold out because they had every color in the book. And then when you get used to one color, they had another batch of colors. So I think she did Reebok. I think Cardi B did Reebok for 2 years or a year and a half or something like that. And then she made her last set or whatever. But they would sell out. Listen, Reebok is good. Reebok knows what they're doing. People that don't like Angel is standing up for Angel. Right. That's what's so crazy about it. She even got the haters and the people that's on the other side taking up for her. Angel Reese shoes drop on the 18th, September 18th. That's on Friday, ain't it? I think that's on Friday. I have to look it up. Miss D, it happens to the players already jealous and envy of Angel's success. Jeff P and the Sky organization all about money and power. Truly, Jeff P has a problem with outspoken black females. Truly, truly. And then anybody attached to her, they want them too. So don't get it twisted. That is Teaspoon, Ken, Angel, Miller, those four. Don't get it twisted. Even if they select that, oh, his pick, whatever. Mm-mm. Anything that is attached to Angel, they want out. Yes, AL 504. He is jealous of her. Yeah, I know, John Sheffer. A lot of people say that too. This is a great PR move for Angel. All the attention on Angel. Thanks, Sky, for pushing her closer to being a billionaire. Right, because you got all sides. You have all sides coming together for Angel Reese. That shows you something that they don't really not like this girl. They see it now. In the beginning, they couldn't see it because they was rolling with it for clicks and views. But when something happens like this, it did a wake up call. That's what they didn't expect. They didn't expect the haters and the ones that have been on the other side to say, "Hey, this is crazy work. This is not right. How y'all coming against this young lady?" Miller was a teaspoon pick too. I know he don't want none of that. He want a clean house. He want his look. He don't want no attachments to none of that. He wants a clean house. But guys, we gonna get a break anyway because until they do our ladies right with the CBA, we gonna have a lockout anyway. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna have to pay these ladies what they worth. What they trying to do is allow this to be a distraction from what's really going on. No, we ain't getting off y'all necks about that CBA. Don't try to use Angel as no distraction. Cause she gonna win regardless of how y'all try to come at her. But that CBA, we not playing with y'all about that CBA. We stand 10 toes down about that CBA too. So we got some time. I'll be so glad, guys, when Unrivaled come because our players have been through so much. They have been through a lot. Um, I also follow Skylar too, and she posted something. I forgot what she posts. But just know you could be a feisty person, you could be a dog on the court, and like I said, they need the encouragement too. No, they didn't understand the assignment, Donna. It wouldn't surprise me if Angel didn't return to the W. Angel plays in Unrivaled only and makes Unrivaled stronger. I think that because Angel loves the game, she coming back. But let me tell you, when you got a praying grandmother, what's that song? Look, I started to feel that in the shot. Now, just messing. But when you got a foundation of that around you and that type of support, and don't get it twisted, guys. Angel's well connected with a lot of people. Don't think they're not talking and telling her, giving her encouragement, telling her, just some positive things of, how to react or how to move going forward. Don't think she don't have that. She got that. But because Angel loves the game, big girl, she's gonna come back. Where's she going? I know you've been on her going to Phoenix, but the New Yorkers trying to get her too. Angel Reese is in a warfare. It's not physical but spiritual. She is tearing down strongholds. Beckham, Beckham, you are so right. She is. You couldn't have summed it up any better. She turning it all the way down because the more and more they come at her, they missing the point. They missing it. The more and more they come for her, the more and more it's revealing who they are. It's not look, it ain't no wool clothing no more. They're being revealed. Um, she coming back bigger, better, and harder. Love the game too much. Yeah, she gonna look. She gonna go on a rival. She gonna learn some more stuff. She gonna come with that in year 3. She is not coming to play. They're not going to step in the way of what God got for her. They're not gonna step in the way of what's next. Oh, it's Shirley Caesar hold my mule. I knew. Look, I was thinking, big girl. I forgot. I've seen her too. Shirley Caesar's. Um, when I was in Carolina and stuff like that, she used to go to this place, this salon to get her hair done and stuff like that. She was really nice though. I mean, you know, yeah, she is breaking generational curses. Yes, she is. Big girl, stop this. Look at this, guys. Big girl said Angel Reese is more. Yeah, oh, Beckham, thank you. Yeah, she is more than a conqueror. You said that right. That's what they don't know. They don't know. They don't know who Angel is. Angel know who she is for now. She don't know what the future holds. She know God got some great plans for her. She know that. You know, Angel to Dallas or Phoenix. Oh, okay, big girl. Okay. What Anissa play for who? Anissa is on. Oh, she on the Suns. Okay. Yeah, it is sad. It's sad and it's draining. Right. They don't. They don't. When they're weak, they do not. Like an intelligent black woman. They don't. And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That just because you and this has been going on forever and a day, but it's sad. Just because you are confident in yourself and you one black phenomenal person and you're a woman, you're expected to stay inside of a box and not say nothing. I keep going back to they thought that she would put up and shut up, and they thought that she was going to continue to for them to allow them to keep attacking her and doing little stuff here and there. Even a rocket scientist could figure out what they were trying to do, and she stayed quiet. Everybody, you think she ain't hear the noise all across the board from the Twitter to the TikTok to the YouTube to the IG saying she need to speak up? It was when she already had it planned. She gonna speak up. And she probably didn't plan to speak up then, but she was like, forget this. I got to do this now. Defendant one, Tyler is just a puppet being instructed to help try to tear down Angel, but can't tear down that which you didn't build or create. Yes, Donna. Also, if you guys notice, now I couldn't hear what he was saying, but you know how when a person is allegedly when a person is guilty and they feel bad and they can't take it back kind of look. Yeah, I saw that today. I'm shocked about Rachel Bannon's statement with her oh, with her big fat 0 points on 20 minutes. I don't know what she thought, who told her. This is how you know. So you got to be careful how you put your mouth on people. You got to be careful how you put your mouth on people and how you come for people, because this is a perfect example. Forget that we already here as a team, people saying this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something. You in the world, you are going to get criticized. What you do with that criticism is up to you. You can People are gonna criticize, they're gonna run their mouth, they're gonna like you, they're not gonna like you. But it's what you do in the process. Either you're gonna fight or you're gonna sit and let the world dictate who you are and what you can and cannot be. Which one you want. Nobody's gonna hold your hand. You cannot get mad when people are telling the truth, but they do. You shouldn't get mad when people are telling the truth, no matter where it comes from. A true, genuine person will always tell you the truth, whether you like it or you want to hear it or not. They will always tell you the truth. They will not back down because that's how much they respect and care and love you, right? And if you don't take it in, you're gonna miss it. Now you done messed up. But it had to be revealed. And the only person that seemed genuine, really, when it comes to so far that I've seen when it comes to players is Camilla with Angel. That's the only person I've seen so far. Yes, we see Kai and everybody else, but that foundation of a chemistry and stuff started with those twin towers first. Whether they depart from each other, or whatever, they will always have that. You know what I'm saying? Whether they go and play for different teams or they try to play Miller because they know this is not where she's from, and say, hey, try to do anything. But this Miller stay out of that stuff. And they try to play. This is how crazy. And this is a perfect example of how Bam Bam now should have did. After the game, they came to Miller. Went right to Miller. How do you Angel Reese this or Angel Reese that, expecting her to say something about what happened or expecting Miller to say something negative. Boy, she crush their spirits. And anybody said, oh, they don't think she answered good enough. Please, that's Miller. Do you not know who Miller is? Like, stop. Hey, Jacob, stop taking it to the extreme and thinking people going to respond in the way that you want them to respond. The point is, she responded and she gave them the act right juice right after the game because their intention was not right. And she showed them. No, y'all not getting me in this mess. I'm a represent for my twin, and I'm getting ready to go home and be done. Defendant said, I just bought the book, The Memo by Minda Harts for my daughter. She talks about how corporate America does to black women what they're doing to Angel right now. She will rise though. Yes, and that's what that's also what like Seaway was saying. Like she was just breaking it down like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying the same thing. What Rita say? Rita said, Ariel so fake, Killer Miller and AR5 only. No more add-ons for life. Oh, okay. AL504 said she need to buy that book. Okay, he said let me see. Well, not he. I don't know. Definitive one. Can you repost the book for AL 504? Oh, big girl said, now we see why Camilla don't answer the phone when they call. Camilla said, Alexa, put them hoes on D&D. Oh my gosh. And Donna piggybacked off a definitive one. Yes, so sad black male helping to sabotage one of his own. He got to remember karma is twofold, man. And look, that's the thing now. No, Donna, karma is coming back quicker. It's coming quicker nowadays. It ain't wasting no time. Sorry, Chad. I will catch you all on the next one. I'm still meeting with the boss man. Okay, so pretty Tony, it's okay. Do your thing. You look, you do your thing. We got you. We know you always come to the D block, me and Miss D and stuff like that. So you handle that stuff because you know, boss man getting you to act right. That's why I'm up here acting right, doing my life. Um, ADP Miller Angel can do everything, and she's amazing. What the freak else did people want Miller to say? Leave my girl alone, right? Really? That's what I'm saying. First of all, come on now. We all know Miller don't like pressers. She don't like them coming at her. She don't like it. She don't like that kind of stuff. But since you want to come at her and try to play her, she had to get her to act right juice, and she did it so smooth, and she did it quickly. She didn't bite her tongue. That's how you know when you know a person. And I ain't gonna say whatever, that's what I'm saying. Ain't no telling if they be at the cookout together. I don't know, but But no, that's a chemistry built type of thing. As D said, right, Miller cuts out Alexa AL 504. She called it a hoe. I miss her. I miss her TikToks, man. She funny. Miller is funny. Yes, my sister. Okay. AL 504. You see it? You see the title? It's called the Memo by Minda Harts. She's another brilliant sister. Okay, you got it. Okay. Thank you, defendant one. AL was able to see that so she can get the book and stuff. And it's important, guys, that we do our research, that we do read books and stories like that, because we see it and we go through it, but when you start reading it, boy, you found out some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's crazy. It's crazy out here to attack on black women. You know, um, as they're millionaires, billionaires, and trying to build themselves up, or whatever the case may be. They don't care if you're young, small, tall, big, nothing. You know what I'm saying? If they want to come and attack you, they're gonna continue to do it. And one thing they are gonna always do, and it's sad to say, is they're gonna always try to come for a black woman, a phenomenal woman who believes in herself, who's confident, who knows her worth. Because you can't depend on man to tell you your worth. You can't depend on man to tell you who you are. You gotta know who you are. You got to walk in your truth. Um, Big Girl said, Jeff feels like because Camilla don't say much, he's intimidating her to stay in her place. For sure, for sure. And since she knows that she's quiet, she don't have to speak. She don't have to say nothing. She don't have to even involve herself. Right. And that's something they may try to use against her or whatever. But I tell you what, the same way I'm praying for Angel is the same way I'm praying for Miller. Because what you trying to do to one, I'm gonna pray that you don't even get to try to do it to the other one, even though you're already in the process. I mean, you were already in the process of doing that too with her too. You know what I'm saying? So we can't let that happen. I'm tired of people, the minority get hit so hard, and I'm tired of them threatening them with different stuff. You know what I'm saying? as if they can't be confident, and if they minding their business, you got to come and attack them or try to make them do certain things because you know they coming from overseas. You know, not gonna let that happen either. Okay. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. So this leads us back. This is a big setup joke that backfired. It's like he tried to do one thing, it didn't work. He tried to do another thing, it didn't work. He kept on, it didn't work. He done set so big of a pattern that he done put himself on notice, and the organization already been on notice for years and years and years. And just like when that person, yes, it does, Bigum. Prayer changes things. That's the one thing I tell my kids. I say, look, if I can't tell you nothing else, prayer works. It may not happen when you want it to, but you gotta trust and believe in that prayer. You hear me? Um, big girl. Um, big girl. Main thing, he thinks Camilla's smiling but not smiling. You know, you know how we know Camilla. We know how Camilla be doing. You know what I'm saying? We know she ain't she what she thinking probably like we thinking, but ain't saying it, you know. Because when you look, when you know the truth and you know what's really going on, or whatever, nobody they can't sugarcoat it. They can't tell you nothing different. They can't come at you and try to manipulate you or nothing like that. They can threaten you behind closed doors in the way you feel like I gotta stay here or something like that. But mm-mm. Because see, they used to winning, and what they put these young ladies through is not right, especially when it's intentional. Big girl said, when you know who you are and what you can have in Christ, you become a threat because you are so confident in yourself. Uh-huh. You do. Let me read. Depending. Jeff and Tyler gonna be broke and alone together like Forrest and Bubba Gump, wishing they never crossed that angel. LOL. Yes, they are definitive. Yes, they are. They're gonna they are they get ready to find out. I think they are upset with Angel because she has a large platform. On her platform, she addressed the CBA. Oh, AF 504. They mad at Angel all the way around. Angel, look, Angel drop a pencil on the floor, they're gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? It's everything, everything. It's nothing that she don't do that they don't get mad about. What Bigger said? Oh, Donna said exactly. And because AO 504, the CBA, it needed to be addressed. It needed for those players like Angel and Caitlin and all them. They needed to go in there. They need to see what's going on. You never want to hear it just from the outside. You want to know what's going on because this ain't something that just started of how the players are getting underpaid. You know, everything. She has I'm gonna say associates because I don't know who friends with who nowadays in the WNBA, but the associates that she have around the league, some of them have children. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite sure she done heard what I'm saying, different stories about that and stuff like that. So of course she would want the best for them. Angel Angel Reese is unselfish. She's an unselfish person, and when you're unselfish, you put others before yourself because you know that God got you. So you're going to put everybody else before yourself. So you're going to have their back because you already getting blessed and taken care of. And people that are around you, they know that. Some sheep in wool clothing and some enemies, they can sense it and pick it up. And so, like Elle was saying tonight, they will attach themselves to you. And but what is so great about this is that even though Angel know that some of the players haven't done her right, she still doesn't stop being who she is. That still doesn't stop her assignment. She got her own team. She giving back all the cities. She always giving back. You know what I'm saying? Like She is unselfish in so many ways. And for some people, all they can see is that she is a black confident woman. She's more than that. She's more than that. Miss D said, "True. The Sky now look like they are using her because she a money maker. They don't respect her. Yeah, I don't care if the owner is a billionaire, millionaire, whatever. They love money. They love money." Andrew and Paige spoke about it during the All Star weekend. Yes, they did. I remember when Angel sat there and said that they looking at the right now. They not looking at the overall picture from beyond when it comes to the business aspect of things. She sure did, and they didn't even expect her to know that. See, this is the thing. Not only is she a confident black woman and knows who she is, they mad at her education level. She got a brain on her the same way we be like she got a knack for the court and know and can see the ball. And how you say it, Donna? What you say when I forgot how Donna called it with the ball and stuff like that. They know now. If they didn't know, they didn't expect her to know the business knowledge that she knows. That too. They don't want you to know nothing. They want you to be in, that's what I'm saying. They want you to continue to be in that box, put up, shut up. That's what they want you to do. Camilla is really a beast. She just trying to remain cool after she mashed too hard a few times in college and Phoebe and almost lost her opportunity. Yeah, I know, definitive. I know she is. But Miller, I don't know. Miller right after, I think she's getting ready to leave, isn't she? Right after the season end, not too much longer from that, she's getting ready to leave. She knows that, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep her in prayer too because they not gonna come for Miller either. I'm supporting our Twin Towers. Um, Romans 8:28. God causes everything to work together for the good of those who love him and are called by him. And yeah, Camilla is a believer too. She, when everything was hidden and everybody was talking about her game and different stuff like that, and our nieces were going through what they were going through. She was putting up them inspirational quotes on her IG. She was saying a little bit every now and then how she felt and stuff like that. And so, like for me, every time when our players they get hit with something or they're going through something, I always check their IG, and I always, even if they don't see it, I still send it. Even if they attach it, what you call it, tag them. I do all that type of stuff for encouragement because they may see it and may have time to respond or whatever the case may be, but a nice word can save somebody's life because you never know how people, even the believers, you never know how they are going to react to certain situations. You know what I'm saying? So they can see one word of encouragement and that'll help keep them going and that could save their life. God can work his way even through traumatic, unpredictable, unfair situations. Yep, you're right, big girl. Sorry, guys. I wonder if the Sky knew how big her stardom was. I think the Sky. Hey, so pretty, you made it.
Girl, I
You
made it.
getting that good lesson over there, huh?
Girl, yeah, I was in class. I was in
Yeah,
class.
that's right. Because
I
that you
was in
gonna get you
class,
gonna
man.
you gonna
You
get
couldn't.
there. That hard work and stuff that you doing on these panels, you going on all the panels. You are gonna get there. You know
Yeah,
what
man.
I'm
I
saying?
I I, I, I can't leave the class. I was in session. I was in
That's right.
session.
You can't
It's,
because you look. You miss a point. Look. I'm a believer. When a person take that time out of their day, out of their personal lives to help teach you or try to tell you something, I'm right there in it. Ain't no interruptions. You know what I'm saying? I don't want
uh-huh.
to miss nothing. But yeah, we just up here having our fan therapy session and everything up here talking about, Angel and Miller and this organization, so pretty Tony, just really on the side of like, uplifting Angel,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
uplifting Angel
You
and
know, that's our beauty queen, man. That's our beauty queen.
yeah,
Free Angel. Free Angel, y'all. Free Angel. Shit. Free Angel. Free Angel.
yes, free our Angel, because she done been through a lot, man,
Free our
or
angel,
whatever.
man. Free her. Free her for
But the
sure.
storms, I just want it. Look, however God do, I want her to be comfortable. Wherever He moves her to, because
Mm.
you can't trust. You really can't trust none of these
Oh
organizations.
no, they moving her for sure. And if they don't move her, they just gonna ice her out. That's all. But she know
Well,
how to get out of mud even if they ice out. She'll be good.
that's what I'm saying. Right? Look, she don't even have to get out because
Yeah.
look. Let me tell you why I say that so pretty tone. We seen that in Unrivaled. They tried to play her because Nola didn't know who she was in the beginning, so she tried to play her and X her out and make her sit on the bench and get her those limited minutes. Turn around, what happened? Somebody wasn't had a little injury going on and had to sit out and take a break. And what was that? An opportunity for Angel.
Yep.
Then check this out. It happened again. It happened for a second time. Different player, same type of situation. She didn't complain. She didn't get upset. She just waited for her turn.
Yep. That's our Angel.
Look, it doesn't go nowhere but up for here for Angel.
Oh yeah. All day long.
Because the chess has been played and the mate has been made. She was 2 steps ahead. That's what I said. I was telling them, when a woman get fed up and she says she done had enough, they better watch out, because she gonna bring the heat. And the way that she did it was so respectful. What y'all mad for? She did it so respectful. She didn't yell or nothing. She did. She just gave the act right.
Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
No. Oh, Jacob, Miss D is not. She's still not feeling well. She in the chat though, so pretty.
What up, Jacob?
Yeah. So yeah, we were sitting there talking about that, and just talking about how they were talking about they didn't know, and Bam Bam and stuff like that. And you like, it was like Elle said, you're attaching yourself to her, but you really not for her. You know what I'm saying? You had to be.
Yeah,
and she knows she done messed up.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be the same.
Yeah. They really did. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what they were thinking. They went out and they spoke out, and it's not good. Hey, don't mind me, y'all. I got to put my head bonnet on. I got to be up at 5 o'clock. I got to be up at 5 o'clock and drive.
Because when she come back for the game, she gonna be respectful. That's Angel.
Yeah, they're gonna ice her out, but she gonna have to get out of the mud, and it's sad she gonna have to get out of the mud against her.
Well, so pretty tone. Her and Miller been getting out of the mud for so long, ain't nothing changing.
Yeah, they were doing that. I just hope they don't do it too bad.
Let me tell you something. Angel can get that ball.
Yeah. Well, it's tough when
she's unselfish.
No, she can get the ball. She gonna get the ball.
And I wouldn't even sweat it. I look, fear not and be not afraid. I'm not gonna fear man. And I don't think Angel feared them.
Angel don't fear anybody. If she feared them, she wouldn't have said what she said.
Right. And that's the thing. But you're
anybody.
Right. Look, you're right, so pretty tone. They're gonna try, but it's gonna backfire. Look. The same way he don't know snake patterns, it's the same way that they're gonna mess around and find out once again.
No, I'm just surprised at Ariel. I'm just very surprised. I mean, like I said, on this panel, I'm just surprised at her, but I'm not surprised, right? So it's like, it's because again, it's a business. I mean, although she said that she would be staying, that's not the point, right? I think for Ariel, it's like, you don't do no stuff like that, right? Like, you don't put your teammates out there because you kind of make it seem like they're out to dry. You're hanging them out to dry, regardless to whether you said, I'm good or Bantam's good, you think about the rest of your teammates, right? You put them out there like, boom, you put Ananwede out there, you put Williams out there, you put however you say her name, Uzon, whatever her name is. You know, you put her out there. You put Rebecca Allen out there. Okay. You put Kia Nurse out there. Okay, so what you want me to do? What you want me to do? You want me to say everybody gonna stay? I'm frustrated, I'm mad, I'm pissed, I want to win. I ain't never lost this much a day in my life. So what we talking about here? Right? So she's young. They like Elle said, and I do believe people forget that because they feel like she's of such high stature. They forget that she's still a young adult that's just saying whatever's on her mind, but she's a Taurus. Tauruses say what's on their mind. And to be honest, I mean, she apologized, but really, what did she say wrong? And she did that for the cameras, just like I feel like those others did it for the camera, right? They said what they said because apparently if they wanted to say something or be upset, Bantam sat with her at the press conference. Bantam could have had an attitude, but she really did. She just kind of shrugged it off, right?
Right.
At the doggone post press conference. And she listened to her and she just kind of like the way she did it was like, okay, yeah, I know we already talked about it. But I think because it was publicized and everybody's coming out with it, now it's like, okay, well, we feel like we need to say something. Well, that's what the team meeting was about, right? Team meeting is all about them trying to save face that, look, yes, she's already apologized to us in private. Yeah, now I'm apologizing in public. So, you know, it is what it is. I have to be better with my deliverance, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, I'm sure Jeff P called them in the office and said, if you don't give a statement, then, you know, whatever it is that he said. I can see that happening, but at the same time, I can see Area acting saying, look, we were there for you when nobody, you know, when you were going through what you were going through, you've already said it. So why would you put your teammates and make them feel any type of way? So it's a twofold. Like I said before, it's a twofold. You got to be careful what you say, and especially for her, because people are always looking to come after her, use her words against her, or whatever. She has to be very careful. And this is why the poor girl don't even talk to people.
Well, I'm gonna say this so pretty, Tony. I don't think she has to be careful. I think when you speak the truth.
Me personally, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know what you're saying from a business perspective, but a woman can only take so much how they done, Angel. And when you get tired and you done had enough, you start spitting it all out. But the way that she did it, it wasn't in a circle of where we didn't understand. She did it in a respectful way. But it had to be said. Sometimes people don't like to hear the truth. They just don't like to hear it. And I think that they've heard it from everybody else, but it's because it's from her, it's different. And it shouldn't be like that. If you can take it from everybody else, you should be able to take it from her too. But you're right, everybody feel different, sometimes it be in their ways or whatever. But there was nothing she said was wrong. And if you say you know her, if you say you respect her as a person, then you know what level she was coming from when it was already discussed. And you didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah. That's
like that's what I'm saying. Like I was saying, like so pretty soon I was like everybody was saying, speak out, speak out, speak out. When she do speak out, you know, it's a problem. So yeah. She don't say that. Look, when
she damn if she do, she damn if she don't. So I mean, and the thing is this, right? I'm gonna say it for you because I know you use your words very, very wisely, and so do I. But sometimes when you got to call a spade, you just call it a spade, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So I'm like, well, I mean, we're alike because we're both Tauruses, right? You're going to speak your truth and you're going to say what's on your mind. Sometimes it doesn't matter how the person feels because sometimes it's just things that they need to hear. And it is very evident. Now they can try to use the game tonight to say that Rachel didn't play her best game because she's distraught about what Angel said. No, she didn't play her best game because she just sucked.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
AA, you barely scored 10 points. You could have used that to keep y'all close in the game. You sucked. The rest of you, where were you?
Very
Now,
she she's been very okay. She was consistent of what we thought was support for her teammates, but her game, she has not been consistent. Double A. She has
right,
not been consistent this year with the way that she plays.
right.
And you can't get mad at that. It's the truth. It's nothing saying, well, I don't know what to say now because I don't like fake people myself. I don't like fake people.
Oh yeah,
So
I can't stand that. My
I
son
look,
will tell
you
you.
got to keep it real because once you mess up and you do that, I see you. And people used to say, well, they'd be like, Alicia, how do you do it? How do you, when you don't mess with somebody, you don't even look them in the face? They could be talking to you. I know.
Yeah,
It be, I'm keeping it real, I'm keeping it professional, but you're no longer in my eyesight where I can see you in that way. But I'm gonna respect you. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't respect me, I'm gonna respect you. Big Girl said, where was the outrage when Michaela said they didn't have the will to win on TV?
she said what?
Oh, she did. When Michaela, you remember when
Oh yeah,
Michaela?
but yeah. So Michaela said that. You've had Bantam say several times that they have to be better. Um, then you have Ariel Atkins say the same thing. You have E. Will say the same thing. I mean, everybody that's been in a press conference have all said that. The
Mm-hmm.
coach, freaking Tyler Marsh, same thing, made the same statement, right? That
Mm-hmm.
his team isn't good enough to pull themselves out of a stench the way that they put themselves in at times. So what is it that she said was wrong now?
Right. That's what I said. It's not, look, it's not what was said, it was who said
Right,
it.
definitive one. It's like, what did she say wrong now? Now you're mad because she said it because she goes through so much and y'all have um kind of protected her and shielded her, or what are we saying here, right? So Kia Nurse was like the bodyguard. So is Kia Nurse no longer gonna be the bodyguard when she gets slammed or she falls on the ground? Because again, they knew it was happening. And as you can see, the article says they had an opportunity to have it retracted and they did it. That isn't on Angel's gonna say what she's gonna say, but the person that was there could have fixed it, retracted, or changed some things in it, and they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it doesn't go to press unless it's signed off on.
Big girl,
Y'all know that.
she won't blindside it. She knew. Keisha now dropped them receipts like hotcakes tonight on Full Court
Yeah,
Press.
that's what they said. They was blind.
She knew,
The
and
father
that's when
said they was
Keisha,
blindsided, but they weren't blindsided. They
right?
knew.
They
Angel
knew.
said she knew. So basically, now you're calling Angel a liar when she said she had already spoke to them prior to, right?
Yeah, and then they
So
pulled up big girl. What's her name? Was it Julie Poe? Julia
mhm.
Poe? They pulled that up too.
Yeah,
Big
Julia
girl.
Pro. Julia Pro said that, yeah, that they had an opportunity that one a person at camp, the guy that's always there, or the person, whatever PR person always have there, was there, saw it, and didn't, because they can say either no, don't ask that question, or yeah, that question is okay, or if she answers a certain way, they have an opportunity to go and retract the statement. But before it goes to press, but they did it. They
Right.
knew that this would be, Jeff knew that this would be a way to get at Angel because he's been trying to find a way. And there it is, right?
Yeah, because but see, he didn't learn his lesson. This was already set up, but the setup was backfired because they didn't understand who Angel Reese is. They don't understand who Angel Reese is. They don't understand her assignment. They didn't expect for it to backfire in the way that it did. They underestimated the surrounding of support and people that have Angel's back. And like I said, it goes to when a person is fed up and they get tired, they are entitled to speak their piece. Hey, look, okay, you want me to apologize and saying that I'm apologizing in the way she never said she apologized for what she said. She said in the way that she said it for as the player. She didn't go on to say, hey, the organization, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, we cool. None of that kind of stuff. She kept that already out there. What they are mad about is the plan that they had set up for Angel Reese. It backfired every single time they've tried to do it. So they're trying to figure out what can we get to stick, because all those things that the snake did before and he tried to do over and over again, it has backfired on him. So some of the media that he has used, such as Julie, it backfired. She said, hey, she came out and she didn't have to do that. She didn't have to do what we already knew, even though we don't mess with them anyway, with the media. But she didn't have to do that, but she did it. Wait a minute, look, y'all taking it too far. This is not this is not procedure. And anybody can go research, and like L knows the background of this type of stuff. So she knows that they have to verify and approve this. That's just like when they do articles. They can't post stuff in those articles without your permission. They can give false stories if they want to, and then they can wind up getting sued. But I don't think they want to do that. Did you guys see how timid Tyler Marsh was at the post-game press conference? His voice was barely audible, like he was scared to speak. Guilty conscience, I suppose. You daggone right, defendant one. It was guilty conscience. It's eating his butt up, because he could have stepped in and did the right thing a long time ago. He know what they are doing, and he's still not stepping up. He know what they have been doing to Angel Reese and what they have set up and that he was a part of. He didn't expect it to go this far, but he has never and will never stand 10 toes down for her and respect her as a player, because if you did, you would have been having her back when she was on that court and they were attacking her left and right. You wait till one game or 2 out of 40 or not even half of it, we're going to give you 1.5. Because what I don't like is fake people. You're fake. You present yourself like this, and I'm sorry, Tyler. I'm sorry I got to come like this, but you want to keep it real, and say all this crazy stuff. I got to keep it real too. You're attacking, and you came in. We thought, okay, we're gonna, what I'm saying, we're gonna give you a fair chance. Is stuff gonna work out, even if it didn't work exactly the way that we thought you was gonna do? I'm sorry, you have put our girls, our Twin Towers, and so many others on that team. You have put them through some crazy stuff, and their mental health. I care about their mental health first, and their mental health has definitely been off the chain and attacked this season. And what do? I'm tired of the whispers. I'm tired of the marshmallows. Stand 10 toes down. Even now, when you had the opportunity, you didn't speak up. Forget that. Let me tell you something. When you are man's toilet paper and they get tired of you, you're getting tossed, and they're going to replace you with somebody else that will be their toilet paper. When that roll runs out, they're going to grab another one. Why would you do that? You got to be careful. You have a child of your own. If it doesn't hit you, it's going to trickle down into your children. You got to be careful how you do people along the line, because it can backfire on you. You got to be very careful. And when you have the opportunity to do right, what more can he do? The whole world has seen how the team being ran. What more can he do or say to you if you take up for what is right? What more? That was him sitting there, definitive one. That was guilt, and that was everything was hitting him like it's too. You know what I'm saying? I done did this the whole season on somebody that didn't do anything to you.
Yep.
You chose to pick on innocent players that deserve a chance. All the girls wanted, all the Twin Towers wanted was a second year of a chance. You said you was gonna build around them. You were so excited. You were doing all that rah fake noise. When I say I don't like fake people, guys, I don't like fake people. Why? If you big and bad to say it behind closed doors, if you big and bad to do the plot twist and the evil agendas, why not be big and bad and say it to my face? Say it to the public. The same way you using that media. Say what you gotta say. Quit hiding behind different reporters and medias if you so bad. Because guess what? We know where it's coming from. Like, it don't take a rocket scientist to see where it's coming from.
Yes, indeed.
So
you said it.
I'm telling you now, guys, change is coming. It's not, you see, I always say it's coming, but it's not going to happen in the way that we think it's going to happen. That's not how God, sometimes he moves. He moves in the unexpected. We pray and we ask for stuff, but sometimes he do it in a different way. And this is a perfect example. We know baby girl Ty. We know when she said she even used Isaiah 54:17 for herself in the presence. So she knows the amount of attack she's getting. She knows what to use. And when she said no weapon formed against her shall prosper, it won't. Will she still go through stuff? Yes, she will still go through stuff. But she know the real person that has her back, that will never turn on her. She know that God has her back. And with that, she continues to rise through, not just for herself. She want everybody to get it. She is so unselfish. You mean to tell me y'all can't have her back, but y'all all kiki at concerts and getting beats and stuff? Hey, I ain't got the beats. My daughter got the beats and stuff. I ain't got the beats. I'm just saying. So, she blessing every year. Even Unrivaled, they're getting beats, they're getting hard. She giving you strategies and stuff for you. Sorry. She giving you strategies and examples for your brands. Y'all doing different stuff. Some people receive it and some people don't, and that's okay. But the whole thing with Angel Reese, guys, it boils down. I have to keep using this because I seen one of my brothers, a part of this community, have the same thing that he has been going through, like a Shador and an Angel Reese, where it's all about jealous, envy, and strife. And it doesn't stop, but it's good. It's not, well, it's good that it happens so it can reveal the sheep and wool clothing, and you can know who's for you and who against you. So sometimes it has to be in a different way, or whatever, but you always gonna have your backup camp. And that's what Angel Reese and our family and friends and all the people that we have their back. This is what they need to see. They need to see we need to keep encouraging. I don't care if I'm tired, sleeping, whatever. I said, you know what? I know they just went off, and I was getting ready to get in the snuggle and go to sleep. ADP said, not today, boo-boo. I can't let this rest. I got to represent, because if this was my child, oh, guys, I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you the past history when it comes to my kids. Like, I don't play. My family don't play. I can't even take nobody to DC. By the time I take you to DC, we in the car, my family done looked you up, know what and everything about you. Everything. No, they don't play. So I know I can, do certain calls or whatever, but I choose not to if I don't have to. But when it comes to my kids,
they don't do it.
Guys, I turn into a whole different person. And that's the way I do for people in general. So it's been plenty of times where, you teaching and you have the other teachers, you have their back, like you have your kids' back. You could have been let go, whatever, but when you got God's favor like that, it's gonna come with stuff. It's gonna come with hits because you constantly protecting people. You have to be able to speak up and protect the innocent, right? And because the same way you want somebody to do you like that, and you may not even know these people. Sometimes you don't even know the people that you work with. You just work with them. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
you just like, okay, this is wrong what they're doing to this person. I gotta speak up. Whether I know I could be gone, but I have to speak up. I can't keep allowing this to happen. And this is the thing with Angel Reese's fans, her support, from the socials to her close knit people, her PR, everybody. This is what we know. Give this girl the encouragement, woman. Sorry, Angel, young woman. Give this young woman the same encouragement, the same type of heart and shoulder you want to be for somebody, lean on somebody's shoulder or whatever. Keep giving her that same encouragement. Keep giving her that same type of motivation because she is, yes, she is from Maryland. She is a strong person, but
Yeah.
she needs it too. She needs the encouragement because we just don't know. That's why guys, I take mental health so serious because when them lights are out and nobody's around, you don't know what that person thinking or what that person going through. I have experienced this when I lost my twin son, and when the lights go out and nobody is around, and you having that private conversation with God. And some people don't have God; they have different other motivations, or they have no one. And
Yeah.
nope, and you don't see nobody, and you over there, and all them thoughts be coming. Okay, they need the encouragement. And just like they be like, oh, such and such was so nice. She was so strong. And next thing you know, she chose to not be here the next day. We have to stand up for what is right, especially if we're in the midst of it. And because we are fans, because we're doing these social media platforms and everything, and we ride or die for Angel Reese. And we're look, when she's acting up or something like that, the case out, all of them, they be belt to butt. You hear me? They get on them, but they still show her grace because she's still young, she's still growing. That's all I'm asking for from the fans to anybody that support her. Give her grace, give her encouragement, give her motivation because she needs it. I'm telling you for what I know. Sometimes people won't tell you their pain, but you can feel it and you can see it by the way that they speak and the way that they carry themselves. It's called discernment. Okay, so pretty Tony, I'm calming down. Would you like to say something?
Hey, I wanted to let you get your piece out, right? Hey, sometimes you just gotta let people go, let them do what they do, right?
Cause you get so tired, man. We so tired of seeing this. Like,
Well, I mean, look, as long as Angel has a career, period,
yeah,
right? If she doesn't go put herself in a shell somewhere and hide, we're all there. This is always going to happen to Angel. It doesn't matter. I think even after she decides that basketball is done, her time with basketball is done, and she want to focus on other things in her life and in her career, in business and in her foundations and stuff like that. Um, she'll still get this type of vitriol.
I
Why?
know it. I
Because
know it.
people they only will remember one thing, that the situation with her, and unfortunately, a Caucasian girl. A black girl did what she did to a Caucasian girl, and then it's just crazy,
Yeah.
right? So at the end of the day, Angel just has to be Angel. She
Mm-hmm.
has to do what she needs to do, and she cannot feel sorry, right? Of course,
Right.
she apologized, and it goes against your tattoo, Angel. You're
That's
unapologetic.
yeah. I don't think.
um,
I don't think she was really.
I-
The-
she had to do it. She
yeah.
had to say it,
Yeah.
right?
But she had to say it.
Because she didn't mean it the way that
Yeah.
it was
Yeah. There you go.
posted,
So pretty.
right?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
So she meant what she said, but she didn't mean it towards her teammates in a way that it's put out there in the media world or in the paper, right? In a way,
Mhm.
she's kind of speaking up on their behalf and helping them. Of course, she only named a select few, right? Because those are probably the select few that was probably told to her in confidence, and then she put it out, and so Jeff is pissed.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of see how that goes, and at some point, you just have to. I don't want to say pay for your mistakes, or for every action there's a reaction, and this is the reaction of her actions for even speaking on it in the first place.
Yeah,
I
no,
know
and
she's
I'm glad she
frustrated.
spoke on it. I'm glad
Yeah,
she
I know
spoke on
she's.
it.
I am too, but I'm glad. I wish I like I said before. I don't think that this piece was supposed to come out yet. This piece wasn't supposed to come out the way she talked.
No, right.
Was
It
this
seemed
was a
like
conversation that
sorry.
should have had, or piece that should have gone out after the last game. Even if it went out the day of the last game, that would have been fine, because you'll see them on your way out the door, and then you probably won't see them for a minute until you guys regroup again, right? So it is what it is. So she just, like she said, she just gonna have to. She's apologized to her teammates, because the way it came out is not the way that it was meant to come out. Well, for as the wording, right? It's not the messenger. It's not the person that's delivering the message. It's the messenger. So you just have
Mm-hmm.
to be careful with your words. Be careful how you say it, and when to put it out. Definitely, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I get that whole gist of it all, right? Because if I was a player or the coach, and my player said that, it would make me feel some type of way. Now, for me, I wouldn't go to that extent. I mean, I would have a conversation and we would talk about it. Even if there was a team meeting, it wouldn't be announced to the paper for people to come and say, "Oh yeah, so and so called a team meeting." Yeah, and so they hashed it out, but they're gonna give her this. Like, she would not have been given no suspension, because that's not something that myself as a coach would have felt would have been okay to
And,
do to a player, right?
mm-hmm,
Do
mm-hmm.
do unto others as you would want them to do unto you,
Yes.
right? So
Yeah.
just because you don't like what I said and you took offense to it, now why penalize me for something that I said, when you are here trying to tell me that what I said was not okay? So if what I said was not okay, then why is this okay to now take and have me penalized for half a game after I'm already being penalized for a full game for stupid fouls that were called? And even in what's his name's interview, they asked him, like, did you try to challenge the call that she got? And it just went in one ear and out the other, right? It's like, didn't want to answer. But it was one of those things, well, yeah, we submitted them all and all of them were denied. They're denied because she's Angel Reese. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Of course. And then look, so pretty Tony, when they presented that little Chicago Sky gonna do half a game kind of thing, I guess they won't expecting Julie Poe to put that out there,
Yeah.
because it happened right after they tried to play her. You see that every time they try to play her, it backfires.
Yeah.
They ran. You know why they ran out of stuff? Because they use that same pattern that they use with everybody else.
Yeah.
So now,
No, I'm sorry. ADP, tell me this. Is it true? I think um Sister Keisha was reading something off of X. Are people going trying to get their money back from the tickets?
they were saying that on they were, well, I don't know, girl. They were saying that on TikTok. That's why when they posted that little thing about Angel being suspended half a game, I thought it was fake. I was like, who doing this now? And then kind of found out it was true. So I don't know. TikTok be on it. They were saying that on TikTok and stuff. One thing about TikTok, so pretty Tony, is I noticed, even with guys, even with the elections, even with everything that was going on, when they put their mind to something, they make it happen. I don't know what's up with TikTok, who working behind the scenes, but when they put out stuff and they aiming for stuff, it happens. Yeah, they have. That's what's going around on Threads, so pretty Tony, and TikTok. I don't know how true it is.
Huh.
That'll probably be something, what I'm saying, we can look into and ask Keisha about, did it say it, did she see something on her Twitter too? Because Twitter be going ham too, like
Yeah.
TikTok. Oh,
Yeah.
Bigger says yes, they are trying to get their money back for season tickets for next year.
Oh, because they're pissed. They're pissed for Angel.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. When was this? Who did something like this and it happened? Okay, let's go back to not getting too much into this, but same thing with Target and Walmart, right? When they took
Uh-huh.
away the DEI, whatever, um, their sales have suffered from it. Even though I'm sorry, guys, please don't take my card. I do go to the Walmart and Target. Please don't take my card. But they they did it with especially So Pretty Tony Target when they stopped using some have not spent their money there. Their sales and stuff has went down tremendously. Like for real, for real. They've done what's his name, Roland Martin and stuff like that. They've done shows. So I'm just saying when they come together about their money, like this type of stuff, they can make it happen. So we're gonna have to see because they're not playing, especially this. I mean, this year was something too, but they wanted to, what I'm saying, support Angel and Camilla and stuff like that. But other than that, they were leaving half the game and stuff. But most of the time
Yeah,
they
well,
won.
they just messed up by doing that. So people, if people are pulling their money back, and then people are just like going on there and defending Angel, then that's something that they're gonna have to do damage control on, right? Because they call themselves doing damage control with Angel right now. So it's weird. They have to get
Mhm.
past that.
Yeah, and then the same way they doing like Shador. They were going around and he wound up selling out of everything. They said don't buy from the NFL, buy straight from his site. And let me tell you, they kept going around. TikTok kept going around saying it, throwing it out there, and that's what they did. And he sold out of his stuff. Like they did that for Shador.
Right.
So they're going around now saying the same thing for Angel. Buy everything from her unapologetic website. Buy everything from her. And stuff with Reebok. Reebok is good. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be good with Reebok. Reebok ain't doing all that hating because they, what I'm saying, they got Angel on their team or whatever. But they are going around saying the same thing they did for Shador. They saying do that for Angel too. Like jerseys, everything. And then getting ready to have Unrivaled come in. So people were wanting Unrivaled merch last year and they didn't have a whole bunch available. But now they starting to have stuff available. Made me want to go down to Florida. Um I don't blame the season ticket holders, Big Girl said. Let Sloop, Rachel, Double A, and the rest of the team put butts in the seats. Let's see if they can sell out the arena. Look, Big Girl, they can always dream. That's
Yep.
what we should do. Buy from her site. Yeah, Miss D. That's what they're saying, and that's what's going around to buy from specifically from her site. Except for you got to get her Reeboks from you can get a Reeboks from Reebok or guys Dick's. Look at me. Dick's Sporting Goods. Look, Dick's Sporting Goods. They're gonna be
Uh-huh.
selling her shoes and Reebok and stuff. Reebok stuff usually come quick. If you go ahead and order, I do know that they have a history of they don't play. They're gonna send your stuff out. Troy said if the Sky let Angel go via trade or unprotected her in the expansion draft, I don't think the Chicago Sky can bounce back from that. It's a lot of Reese's fans out there, not crazy like look. They underestimated all that. And look, this is just what we're seeing. We don't know the amount of support she has behind closed doors.
Right.
She knew what look, they tried to play her by releasing that early, but trust and believe the backup that she got is bigger than the program. That's what they don't know. They tried it. They did not expect for the fans and the fans and other people, social medias, whatever, to have Angels back. They didn't expect that. They thought it was gonna go the way they thought it was gonna go. They thought if they say this or the third, what I'm saying, she ain't gonna be able to bounce back. And then you got immaturity. Okay. This is the thing. If a person already addressed you privately and you say you cool with it, and then you come and you address it on social media, but you
Yep.
use your family and stuff like that to be in cahoots. You got to be careful about that stuff too.
Yes, big time.
That shows a lot of immature. Why would you have your wife and then the other ops, y'all
Uh,
getting all this on together? How does that look? You're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing, except for you're doing it worse in a
big
different
time.
way. You're doing it intentional. You're doing it
Very
intentional.
intentional.
Huh? Would you say so, pretty Tony?
I say, yeah, they're doing it very intentionally.
Yeah, that's intent. She wasn't doing intent. She was keeping it real. She had facts. It don't matter how much of a resume you post. Your past is your past. What have you accomplished this year?
Right.
There's nothing you have accomplished this year except for being on the court and having the ball in your hand. Because you definitely didn't play through. You didn't come on. We see the receipts. We're being honest about salute and everything. We're being honest. You got to be able to take it. You got to be able to take criticism. You should know that you're like 37.
Right.
Like, and you should know at the age when you were 20 and stuff like that, you would say whatever you want to say. You probably didn't have no filter, did whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why can't you give her the same grace that you want people to give you? And then you have other people brought in the equation. You sitting right there letting her do it. Even if you didn't write the piece yourself and your wife wrote the piece, you sitting right there allowing it to happen. Troy said they're also mad because Angel has a lot of young white girls as fans. Angel got everybody. She showed Angel got look, black, white, green, yellow, blue, purple. She got everybody. And only ones that be against her are the haters and other people that only want to see one color. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. She don't discriminate. She know just because a person is confident in who they are as a black phenomenal woman does not mean she don't like different races and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Angel's unselfish. She's one that you could tell she's just so genuine and stuff by the things that she does. Is she perfect? No, nobody perfect. Do we make mistakes? Yes, we do. But she's 23.
Yep. 23.
She's still sorry, Angel. You still what they say. They still how they say it so pretty. Tony, you still got milk. What is it? I forgot. It's a little saying they say about still got milk on your chest. Something they be saying for the young ones or whatever. But the whole thing is we knew as fans the minute that came out, we knew things were gonna come, but we didn't know is the craziness, like the craziness behind it. We didn't know they're gonna take it to that extent about suspending, half a game and all this stuff. If you're so right, why not do the whole game? But it's all good. It's all good.
Yep.
Angel
It's
gonna go in
definitely
there,
all good.
huh?
I said it's definitely all good. That's for sure.
Yeah, because look, what you can't do is all look. You can't turn back the time. You can't change it. It's only going up from here. It's nothing else you guys can do because every time you try to do something, it backfires. It's not. It's nothing else. It's not. Put it like this: it's nothing else that they could do that we won't be surprised about. Put it like that. Right. Except for them fake fans. Look, that's it. But everybody else, they respect and admire Angel. Even the one that's why I say even the ones that was on the other side saying different stuff, they even coming on trying to come on this side, but we're gonna let them stay on that side. We'll just take what they saying.
Yeah.
because she
Gee.
because she dealing with so much so pretty tough, we're gonna just take what they say and they can go back. We don't want you over
Exactly.
here. Cause we still don't
Exactly.
trust you either. You know what I'm saying? But it showed, and so pretty Tony is right, guys. It's not gonna stop. No matter what team she go on, it's not gonna stop. Even if she don't get it from the team, she'll still
Right.
get the outside stuff. And then every time she faced them, You know what I'm saying? Depending on how they try to do things, um, for as Miller too. But I don't know with this CBA and this lockout and all this stuff. We just don't know what's going to go down and how everything will work out. And you got two expansion teams now. So, Pretty Tongue, do you think that? I know people got their picks of where they want Angel to go, or whatever. But do you think she'll You think they may try to send her to an expansion team?
Yeah, I can see it happen. I can
Hmm.
see it happen, but wherever she goes, she gonna kill him.
I know. So guys, that goes to it. Don't it doesn't matter where she goes, she's still gonna be dominant and do her thing. It doesn't matter. It's just sad because it's like they lost Spoon and Kennedy, and now Angel, and we don't know about Camilla because, like so pretty Tony said, or somebody was saying, they in the chat saying, they may have her where they say they know her situation and probably try to use that against her to stay, or whatever. We just don't know how it's gonna turn out. But what I do know, I'll be praying for Miller too, because it's a lot going on. But we do need our break, so we glad that Unrival is coming up. Let's see what Jonathan said. But it's okay for Caitlyn to have black girls as fans. Racist white folks just show you that they want everything entitled owned by them. Hmm. Yeah, expansion teams is possible, but the will jump on any offer knowing Jeff. Let me tell you something. When it comes to people that's money hungry and love that money, whoever offered them the most, that's where Andrew's gonna go. She's gonna either way it go, don't matter where she's go, but she's gonna go good. I want Angel and Camilla to play together for years to come. Hey Andre, who knows what could happen? Because Becky, where are you? Becky, let me tell you something. Y'all gotta watch these receipts, man.
Oh
Y'all
my
gotta
goodness,
really
you
watch these
funny.
receipts because Becky been trying to tell us Cheryl Reeve been trying to tell us, been hint. They talk behind closed doors, guys. They've been knowing what's going on. This is nothing new to some of these coaches.
That's right.
Nothing new. They knew this was coming. Some of them already knew. Look at the signs of them trying to get her from the different teams. You think all of a sudden that just happened at All Star? No, they
Nope.
know what's going on. They already got their money together. And Becky, I see how you plotted because what did Becky do, guys? She ain't never talked about the Twin Towers together like that. Here she go
Nope.
about Angel and Camilla. How good they doing this. Becky, we know that game, Becky. We know what you're trying to do. So if Becky thinking about that doing a package deal, you think other managers and owners not thinking the same thing?
Sure they are.
Okay. We just have to wait and we gotta see what goes on.
Mm-hmm. And Sister Tony gonna
You got a lot. Okay,
probably
okay.
check out because I got
Yes,
a
yes.
5 o'clock rise.
Okay, okay,
But I
okay.
thank you for letting me come up.
Yeah,
You're
I'm getting
doing
ready to
so
shut it down.
well.
I'm getting ready to thank everybody in the chat. So pretty Tony, I'm getting ready to shut it down. I put 2 hours in. They
Look
done,
at
they done got
you.
enough inspiration for the rise up tomorrow. I had them a good Saturday morning.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
then who I know some games will be called. Keisha calling something tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh, I want to say yes.
Yeah, I have to check because she put up all her thumbnails ahead of time. I'm working on that, guys. I ain't got that far, but I'll be
I know
trying.
you rocking and rolling, girl.
Well,
I'm
you
probably
got to
gonna
get some
do a
thumbnails
live
and stuff
tomorrow.
together,
I'm gonna do
huh?
a live tomorrow. I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah. Let me know what time you gonna do your live and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, I have to get on. I have to travel um to and from tomorrow. Uh,
Okay, okay.
and then when I get back here to my destination, I'm gonna let you know.
Okay, so it'd be like probably in the afternoon and midday, or
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it in, even if I do it on the drive back, because I'm not gonna drive. I was gonna drive, but I'm not gonna drive. I'm gonna be a passenger for a change, and
I know that
and then
feels good.
I know, and then if I do that, then I put everything on my phone and then my iPad, so I can do all my editing stuff there. So
That's determination. That's real talk. So pretty tone. That's how you got to do it. Sometimes, look, do a drive by. Do whatever you got. A YouTube
yes.
drive by.
Hey, I'm coming along. Trying to work with magic. Trying to work with
Guys,
magic.
make sure y'all subscribe to So Pretty Tony channel. So Pretty Tony, are you at 130?
I am at 128. Let me look and see if it changed since we ended the other one. I can tell you right
Let
now
me
because
see.
I
Did
keep
my
it
daughter
up.
pull up?
I
Okay,
keep it up.
I'll make sure Yanni sub and my son-in-law sub tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, I'm at 128.
Okay, I'll make
Yeah,
sure
tell
this.
her I checked out her channel. I love it.
Thank you. She let go of the other channels and she wanted to do her vlogs over there. So she was like, it was so funny. I was telling her, what Case up teaching us and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And them young ones, they be doing that vlog and all that
Yeah,
stuff
they go
or
fast.
whatever.
I'm a vlog. I'm a vlog, but I have to wait till I'm done with this mission.
Okay,
When
okay.
I'm done with this mission, yeah, I'm gonna be a full-time vlogger
I want to
along
do
with
like
doing this podcasting.
oh, that's gonna be nice. What, just like your lifestyle and what you like to eat
Hmm.
and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to do one like when I go shopping with, like, get my art stuff and stuff like that. So Pretty Tony. I
yeah.
want to do like that stuff. But other than that, that's it. That's all I want to do.
I
Y'all
love
can
it.
have that. I'll support all day long.
I see.
Just
You
so.
do so well in them. You do so well in the chat as a moderator, man. We appreciate it for sure.
Yeah, we got to stick together because we going nowhere but up from here, guys. We thank you so much. So Pretty Tony got to get up. She got to do the thing. We thank you so much for your love, your support, chat. If you want to donate to the channel, my Venmo, my Cash App is at the top. But please do a like, share, subscribe. Get your family, your sisters, your brothers, and your cousins to come in on this. And we just thank you for joining us. And we're out.
Yes.
Peace.
Thank you. Good
You are
night.
so. Good night, guys.
Good morning it is.
I know. We be so serious. Okay, bye. Bye, guys.
Night night, guys.